I'm Marcella Lee.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. Caltrans is now taking a close look at a proposed per-mile road charge, which could be applied to all drivers across the state. CBS 8's Richard Allen is here now with how drivers are reacting. And Richard, you also have where a similar plan is already in effect.
Well, that's right. And we are very familiar with this sort of proposal down here in San Diego. Now, Caltrans has wrapped up a pilot program on this per-mile road charge, a way to generate road repair funds now covered by the gas tax. And while the state has said that this mileage tax, if passed, would replace the fuel tax, not everyone's convinced.
It's an innovative way to collect funding for roads and highways based on how many miles you drive instead of how many gallons of gas you buy.
The state is calling it the road charge, in their words, paving the way toward California's transportation future.
Because as we move toward a zero-emission future, the gas tax won't last forever.
Currently, that 59-cent a gallon gas tax, the highest in the nation, pays for about 80% of California's road repairs. But with more drivers switching to electric vehicles, the state is anticipating less funding for those repairs, leading to this proposed mileage fee for drivers. Earlier this year, Caltrans completed a pilot program to test out a road charge system, which included a flat per mile fee of 2.8 cents per mile, as well as an individualized fee based on a vehicle's fuel economy. The pilot also tested alternate ways of reporting mileage to the state, including odometer readings, as well as a transponder device that could measure the number of miles traveled. Not surprisingly, many drivers are not giving this idea the green light.
I don't think it's a fair situation. I think maybe paying kind of a set fee across the board would be a good idea, and maybe it's a lower fee, something comparable around like 100, 150, where families can afford that.
Currently, Hawaii is the only state with a mandatory per-mile road usage charge for electric vehicle drivers who pay $8 per 1,000 miles driven, capped at $50, or an annual fee of $50. Drivers must report their odometer readings during an annual vehicle safety inspection.
An extra tax like this would really hurt.
El Cajon Mayor Bill Wells calls this idea of a per-mile road fee a regressive tax.
Somebody who's upper middle class or wealthy, they can afford it. That's fine. But, the very people that we always say we're trying to help, the middle class and the poor, they're going to suffer from this pretty significantly.
Some drivers say while they want California's roads to be well maintained, they're not convinced this is the right way to fund it.
I'm up for more information, and I think we should keep going with this discussion and then see what's fair and right for everybody.
And many critics also have concerns over privacy, especially if a transponder device is used to track travel data that is then shared with the state.
So, Richard, now that pilot program by Caltrans has wrapped up, where does the move to adopt a per-mile charge go from here?
Well, that's right. So the pilot program wrapped up earlier this year. We're expecting to get the results maybe later this year, maybe early next year. Actually, though, it will be up to the state legislature to decide whether this road charge will replace the fuel tax and exactly how that would be implemented. A lot of questions still remain.
Not sure what they're going to do. I drive an electric, though, and I know I'm not paying those taxes, and I'm getting to use the roads that others are paying for. And we've got to find a way to make it equitable.
Exactly. In 10, 15 years from now, just more and more people will be driving electric.
And the roads are just going to get worse.
Have to explore options. All right, we'll stay on top of it. Thanks, Richard.
Thank you.